Hello everyone, I'm Woo Choi, an 11th grade student at Big Heart Christian School. Before I give this speech, I would like to dedicate it to everyone who longs for freedom, not just because of a simple task. Among them, I believe that the current women's human rights problem in Iran is very serious. Many women are persecuted by the Iranian government for not wearing the hijab. They are also persecuted if they speak out against the government's opinion. I think this behavior of Iranian government is very inappropriate. In fact, Iranian government's coercive administration was gradually becoming more severe. However, this is the first time that people have protested and condemned the Iranian government in large groups. On September 16, 2022, an Iranian woman named Mahsa Amini was arrested by Iranian police for not wearing the hijab as required. However, after she was arrested by police, she was taken to the hospital and died 3 days after arriving at the hospital. However, even though she died, the Iranian government lied and said the cause of her death was a heart attack. Dear people, do you think this response from the Iranian government is good? I'm so angry and I absolutely cannot accept this government's position. Her death led many Iranians who wanted freedom to protest against government. And this protest lasted for 5 months. During these protests, many people were arrested, tortured, or executed by the Iranian government. Young men such as Majidreza Lakhnabad or Sahan Nur Muhammad Jahed and Mohsen Skara were arrested and executed by the Iranian government during their protest. I don't understand and am very sad that young people are dying while protesting against this unjust government. Excluding the aforementioned young men, at least 342 people were killed by the government and nearly 1,000 were injured and as many as 16,000 were arrested. Now can you realize that how many precious lives have been sacrificed due to the Iranian government's ridiculous oppression? In fact, this mass protest started because of the question of whether or not to wear the hijab. However, as you have seen through the protest process and the sacrifices of many people, this protest does not simply apply to whether or not to wear the hijab. This protest shows dissatisfaction with the Iranian government, which has oppressed the human rights and freedoms of many people for various reasons. Ironically, the Iran of long ago very different from the Iran of today. After World War I, Iran became the Iran Empire with Reza Shah Pahlavi as monarch. Under his government, Iran pursued westernization and secularism. Therefore, Iran at that time was very freely and was once called the fashion leader of the Middle East. Nevertheless, the government was handed over to conservative Islamic religious leaders, and the Iranian Empire finally failed. Afterward, Iran became the Islamic Republic of Iran, which is nowadays Iran. And after that, Iran's democracy rapidly declined. Lastly, we can no longer allow the Iranian government to commit such cruel acts against its people. Therefore, I hope that as soon as possible, Iran will become a freer and better place to live in than the former Iranian Empire. Therefore, I hope that all Iranian citizens will regain their freedom and human rights as soon as possible, and I will pray for them to God. Thank you.